Hello everyone! Would you like to see something unbelievable? If so, today's video is perfect for you. This time we'll be introducing a lot of astonishing events that would have been hard to believe if they hadn't been captured on camera. Once again, welcome to our channel. Now, let's get started. Cold shower. Andrew Hooper and Josh Bastyr never expected such a chilly welcome when they set off for Alaska's Spencer Glacier. The two young men were kayaking on a calm lake when they decided to go see the ice bridge collapsing right in front of them. It was truly a breathtaking sight, one that you'd want to capture on camera. However, suddenly a powerful jet of water erupted from beneath the ice, heading straight for Josh and Andrew. Fortunately, both of them were unharmed and only ended up showered with a mix of water droplets and ice. Now they believe that the glacier needs to be given more space. That way, the journey can be free from any mishaps. Bird avalanche. Surveillance cameras occasionally capture unexpected moments, revealing truly unbelievable occurrences. On February 7th, 2022, precisely such an event took place in the town of Cuauhtémoc, Chihuahua, Mexico. One of the surveillance cameras captured the entire flock of birds suddenly falling from the sky onto the road. This incident sparked much debate, particularly leaning towards conspiracy theories. The abnormal behavior of the Mexican duck was attributed to the influence of the 5G network, and some even suggested that an invisible spaceship in the sky was involved. However, according to researchers, the cause of the bird avalanche is related to the flock losing its sense of direction while trying to escape predators like hawks. Captain America. Justin Yellen, an American, had quite an ordeal with his Mitsubishi Lancer. After having drinks with his friends at a lakeside restaurant, Justin made the wise decision not to drink and drive. However, little did they know that the car would face the onslaught of icy waves from Lake Erie and transform into such a miraculous spectacle. The video of the extraordinary frozen car quickly went viral. Several days later, the car was finally freed from the clutches of the ice and sent to a factory to be thawed while still covered in its icy armor. Doesn't it remind you of the story of Captain America, who spent decades trapped in ice and became a real superhero? After experiencing such an adventure, it would be great if this car could become a little more like a superhero. Mother Nature's cocktail. Kenya's Great Rift Valley experiences its fair share of peculiarities due to the convergence of three tectonic plates. So it's not surprising to occasionally come across sinkholes in this region. Once again, something similar occurred as an insatiable chasm literally appeared in Cuauhtémoc County. In front of the local residents' eyes, a pond collapsed, swallowing the vegetation on its banks and plunging into the abyss. This situation is reminiscent of a massive meat grinder or blender that rapidly pulverizes food, turning it into a completely homogeneous liquid. How about trying a cocktail from Mother Nature herself? Shock test. The USS Jackson is a coastal combat ship of the United States that was commissioned in 2015. This state-of-the-art military vessel faced an extraordinary challenge, and of course, it was all captured on camera. And it's not just one camera. You can witness the entire event right now. In 2016, shortly after being constructed, the USS Jackson underwent a rigorous test to assess its strength. For data measurement purposes, 260 sensors were installed. This so-called shock test took place off the coast of Florida. Approximately 90 meters away from the ship, a 4.5-ton explosive detonated, and the spectacle is quite impactful. According to experts, the USS Jackson incurred minimal damage as a result of the test. The damage mainly consisted of shattered glass, items falling on the deck, and increased stress on the ship's internal systems. Interestingly, this was just the first test out of the planned 3 tests, and the USS Jackson demonstrated resilience beyond the military's expectations in all of them. Despite undergoing such shock tests, the USS Jackson is currently active and fulfilling combat missions. Road Cross Swim Competition. In the vicinity of Skokomish River in Washington State, an astonishing sight unfolds. After heavy rain, numerous salmon can be seen swimming across the flooded roads. Where are these salmon headed, and why are they swimming? The salmon are simply following their instincts, migrating upstream to nearby creeks for spawning. If crossing the road is the shortest route, there is no reason why the salmon shouldn't utilize that path. Not all salmon may succeed, but it's worth a try. The Forest-Devouring Monster. Next, we have an incident that journalist Tim Murphy called the largest man-made environmental disaster the United States has ever seen. In 2012, a massive sinkhole appeared in Bayou Corn Valley, Louisiana, forcing approximately 350 people to evacuate to safer locations temporarily. This sinkhole was formed as a result of the collapse of an underground salt dome, and the moment the hole emerged was truly surreal. Just like the ill fate of the Titanic, all the trees growing in the area sank underneath, as if they were swallowed by a voracious beast. It seemed as if there was a greedy creature in the water that had to devour 10 pine trees for its lunch to be satisfied. If this moment hadn't been captured on camera, no one would have believed that such a thing could happen. The Garbage Collector. We hope that this footage captured in Florida will bring a smile to your face. Thanks to a security camera, Brett Longo from Mary Esther had the opportunity to witness a dramatic event unfolding in his backyard. 2 American black bears decided to investigate the contents of a garbage bin, but one of the customers was unbelievably clever. Instead of exerting physical effort, such as carrying heavy loads to a hidden location, this bear, like a seasoned garbage collector, effortlessly rolled and moved the trash can without hesitation. As a reward, the bear received some leftover lasagna from the previous day and a few wrappers with delicious flavors. Bunch munch, delicious. Spider Excavator. It may be hard to believe, but a regular shovel truck, and it doesn't require any cranes or magic. All it needs is a skilled operator who knows their job inside out. The experienced operator skillfully maneuvers the shovel truck using the blade and standard bucket, literally crawling up onto the vehicle. Why would they do such a thing? If you have any interesting theories, feel free to share them in the comments section. The shocking 24 minutes. On February 20th, 2021, passengers aboard United Airlines Flight 328 from Denver to Honolulu had a truly shocking experience, but they never let go of their smartphones. Let me tell you the story of the incident, as captured by the passengers themselves. Just 4 minutes after takeoff, one of the engines of the Boeing 777-222 experienced a failure and caught fire. The speed was approximately 500 kilometers per hour, and the altitude was about 4 kilometers. Engine debris scattered on the ground, creating a debris field that stretched for 1.6 kilometers, and fragments from the engine fell into a residential area, damaging one car. Fortunately, there were no casualties. While the passengers were capturing the burning engine nacelle on their phones, the crew made a U-turn, and 24 minutes after takeoff, the plane successfully landed in Denver. Thankfully, there were no victims on board or on the ground as a result of this incident. Within a few hours, the passengers were able to depart for Honolulu on another flight. Let it snow. Children will always be children, no matter the circumstances. And the same goes for bear cubs. Can't they be delighted when the first snowfall arrives? Standing on their hind legs, they reach out with their front paws to grab bits of snow. This is the true happiness of bears. Perhaps it can also be a source of joy for humans. What do you all think? The Big Bang Theory. The entire Earth is literally covered by a network of cables, pipes, and communication systems. Without these, our lives and work would become inconvenient. So, how are the trenches dug to install these massive structures? You may have thought of shovel trucks or trenchers, but there are even more unconventional methods. Roads or pipelines can be created simply by blasting them open. And it's quite spectacular. For instance, a company called Dacon Blasting transformed a section of road into a fountain of flying soil and debris in just a few seconds. This location is scheduled for the installation of the Atlas Pipeline gas pipeline. And with that, I would like to bring today's video to a close. Thank you all for watching. Honestly, I hope it exceeded your expectations. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button to show your support. That would mean the world to us. With that said, it's time to say goodbye for just a little while. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.